going to take a look around the ladder with you today. We'll start right down the bottom. You can see stake or liability. If you click the S, everything changes to L and it will all change together. So every ladder will change, or you can have them individually. Just turn off stake type and now only the ladder that you're on will change. You can just toggle that on or off. And the same with the stakes. You've got a stakes button up there. If I change one of the stakes, it will change on every ladder. But if I only want to change one of the ladders, I can just turn the stakes button off and then each individual button will change only on that horse. The auto center, fairly straightforward. If you turn it off, you can scroll to anywhere. You might want to go up to where your exit point on a horse is. And if you move off the ladder, that price won't move. But then if you hit auto center, it will automatically go back to centering the last traded price. Down the bottom, you've got a few options. Match bets. If you have caps on, it will change all ladders. So then unmatched will change all of them. You can have the win percentage meter, or you can have the graph showing on everyone as well, if that's what you want to have. And once again, you can have them individual. Turn the caps off and it will only change the ladder that you are on. You can have anything you like on any ladder. You can have either the graph or unmatched match bets, or you can have the win percentage meter there if that's what you'd like to have, and you can just turn them on or off as you choose. Having a look on the menu on the left, you can see anything with the pin upright is showing the horses that are on the ladder. If I wanted to turn off that 7, I simply click the pin and it disappears, and then I can go and add another runner if I like to the end of that. I can push Q to return to price order, and that original horse will come back in because it was the favourite, so they'll be in price order again. You'll see a couple of little red markers on each ladder. They indicate the high and low price. So the lowest price on this horse was 5.1 and the highest, as you can see, is 5.6. Just gives you a good indication of where the range starts and finishes. 5.6 on that second horse and a top of 7.2. So it helps highlight the resistance points. You've got 5 different settings that you can have for your tools up the top there. You've got your tick offset, your stop loss, your fill or kill. You just push T, the letter that's underlined, to turn it on. You push S to get the stop loss on, and F for fill or kill, and E for stop entry. I won't put that on because it'll place a bet, and then just push them again to turn them off. You can do them individually as well. If you double click on the graph, then push Q, it will put that horse, no matter what the price, to the front of the queue, and it will not move. No matter how many times you push Q now, it will stay where it is. It just keeps the horse you're trading at the front. Double click it to get rid of it, push Q, and it goes back to the normal way that it was. 5 different settings, so you can have different tools set different ways. Set 4, I've got tick off set always on, and set 5, I've got the tick off set always on, but they're differing amounts. 1 tick off set and 3 tick offset. If we go and have a look there, V for video, or you can just click the button, the get me out button, or you can just push O and cancel all bets as well. Betfair starting price, if you click it, or you can have the last traded price, whatever you like, and you can just toggle that on and off to have it either showing the starting price when it goes in play or the last traded price. There's a few numbers at the top of the ladder. You've got the amount matched on each runner there, and then next to the last traded price you can see you've got the percentage on either side of the market, and it takes into account 5 price increments on either side. You've got the last traded price there right at the top of the ladder. That will change as the market goes in running and gets a bit more volatile, but it's not going to change at the moment with no action. Then you've got the percentage reduction buttons if you wanted to partially or fully exit a position just to reduce liability, you can do. Placing bets on the ladder is very simple. You just go next to the price that you want and you just click in the column. And the reason that's got 289 there, it appears at the top of the ladder, is we've got liability set for 11 at 4.8, so that's 289. And to cancel bets, there's a few ways you can do it. You can just click the bet that you've just placed. So if I go and place that again, You can also go to the top of the ladder and click that, and the bet will cancel. And if we place it again, we can go over to cancel all bets, and it will cancel that way as well. And the other way to cancel is simply just push C on your keyboard, and that will cancel the bet. So if you place multiple bets on the same side, they'll all add up at the top there of the column. So we'll go and place a few back and lays, and we'll do them on a few runners, put in a few lay bets, a few back bets. You just get caps, and C will cancel all of them, every bet, which is why the cancel all bets has got the C as a cap. Now, if you do the same thing, you've got bets everywhere, and you have the caps lock off, and you're just using a lowercase c, then whichever horse you hover on, push C, and it will just cancel the bets on that runner. So it's cap C to do them all, or lowercase c to just do the runner that you're on. Moving bets is really simple. Once you've got a bet, go to the column that the bet is in and right click. So if I want to move this to 4.5, I'll just right click, and there it is. Same on the back side. If I go and place a bet there at 8 and move it to 7, I can right click, and then if I want to move it again, I can just right click and move it again. So if you've got multiple bets in and you wanted to move one, it will move the nearest bet. So 5.2, if I go and right click 5.4, that's the bet that will move. But if I go down to say 5 and I right click, the one at 4.8 will move. And if I went to 4.5 there, then the one at 4.3 will move. So whichever you're closer to, so the 5 to 4.8 there, that'll drop down like that. So that's just about it for our look around BetJet Pro. The only other thing I could show you really would be the homepage and some of the stuff that's on that. If we go and have a quick look at that, you've just got your support number there if you need to get hold of us, and your expiry date is there, and it just shows you statistics of all the BetJet Pro users. It's available for Mac and Windows. You just go to betjetpro.com and you can find it there, get the download, and that's the look around the ladder on BetJet Pro.